So this is the latest hot trend? Eco-friendly clothes? How did small-scale manufacturer Hessnatur make it from tiny Butzbach to New York? Actress Cameron Diaz has appeared on the cover of Vogue in a Hessnatur creation. So how do things work in the fashion industry?
The fashion world presents itself through the big fashion shows and magazines. If you're in these magazines, you're accepted in the fashion world. And you make it into these magazines if you have a designer who's well known.
This is the story of how ecological clothing shed its humdrum image and turned sexy. The creative breakthrough came from designer Miguel Adrover from Mallorca, a real maverick character in the industry. He was always interested in sustainability. With Hessnatur and his designs, Adrover wanted to prove that eco-fashion can be successful in New York.
There were people working at Hessnatur and elsewhere who thought, he must be really crazy now. But you've got to have the guts to do it.
And Hessnatur had the guts. In 2008, it presented Adrover's designs at New York Fashion Week. Not with the usual models, but draped over sculptures. The concept was cheered. Even Britain's icon of fashion journalism, Susie Menkes, wrote glowingly about Hessnatur and Adrover. And when she writes about someone, he's made it.
I wish people don't consume that much, you know what I mean? But I think, Hess clothing is not a trend clothes, you know what I mean? It's something you can wear into the fall apart, you know what I mean? It's not about buying every season like crazy and throwing the rest the other season, It's about loving clothing and loving fabrics, you know what I mean?
Hessnatur is getting orders from all over the world, because ecological clothing has now become avant-garde.
Fashion industry has so much power, in societies.
Adrover wants to encourage young designers to try unusual things. That's why he was thrilled to be on the jury of the first Humanity in Fashion Awards, initiated by Hessnatur. These simple new creations with artful details are vegan, no less. Not even a sheep was shorn to make them. Their aim is a new harmony between humans and nature.
We're seeing part of the future, yeah. I mean, we don't know what the future is going to take us, you know what I mean? We don't really change today, But we're seeing, I think we see opportunities, you know what I mean? We see open-minded, you know what I mean? People look forward for the new ideas, to be able to continue.
The young designer's message fits Hessnatur's program and that of its star designer. They say we can't continue the way we've been going. They want an end to cheap production, exploitation, and destruction of the environment. Sure, it's all about something as superficial as fashion, but behind it is the will to set a new trend in society.
Well, I like his clothes because it's very apocalyptic. In a way, they look like the world went down the hill and it was no more production, and he find old clothing and customize on himself, and make new clothes out of old clothes. And I think, that's very today.
Today, on the way to tomorrow. What an eccentric designer can do to change a company's image.